Yes, man, what we saying, broski? Let me just send this link in, bro. Afternoon, boys. Good afternoon, man. This day was obvious for us. This morning in the pre-London, it's exactly what we was sort of dictating for both EU and GU. EG, we had that lovely 1 hour a few people was looking at. But again, we just need to confirm a little bit more for EG for me. But we'll get into the charts, man. AU sells, my boys. We'll have a look at those in 2 secs, bro. We'll have a look at AUD USD. I haven't actually looked at anything other than EUGU, EG today. EG was nice, but again, not massively with bias, and as well, I don't think no entries, no Asian liquidity today. Yes, Vish, I'm good, my boy. How you doing, bro? I'm all good, brother. Just want certainty to come back, but again, it feels like our deadline has just been pushed back to August 1st now. A lot of Nick saying that it's quite difficult for EU to make this deal within that time given, so it probably will have a proper trade war on our hands properly. August 1st. August 1st is going to be crazy, boys. We've got NFP Friday. And then we've obviously got markets are going to be nuts that Friday. Absolutely nuts. Yes, Tommy, what we saying, bro? Yes, Slaps. Yes, Chaz, what we saying, my boy? How do we know if it's a continuation rather than a liquidity sweep? More time, right? So you never really know straight away. You're never going to know, okay? That's why you've always got to confirm it with some form of structure, right? So, like, for an example here, right? Actually, no, let's go on EU, because EU's a really good example. So let's go to the 4 hour on EU. And what I'm really talking about is this range here. So this was the not NFP. This is when Trump came out and, well, it was the, what was it? It was the, apparently he wrote a letter to, or not wrote a letter, but pretty much wanted Powell gone, right? Turns out it wasn't true, whatever, long story, but another fucking bullshit news that just comes out. But yeah, what we wanted to see is pretty much see price react either to the upside or the downside, because this candle sort of breaks our structure at the moment. Bearing in mind we took buy side and sell side of the 4 hour range. So from a daily perspective, it's definitely made it a little bit harder. Plus, bearing in mind we've sort of stayed within. We did wick below, which is again more time and nice characteristic of a liquidity grab. Normally, if we have a continuation, we normally have structure follow, right? In this scenario, we don't have any structure. We just wicked below, took that low, and now we're moving up with a nice amount of momentum, right? So now we want to test these highs and see what we do here. Are we going to liquidity grab those, or are we just going to continue up? But a real good sign for a liquidity sweep is normally just a wick, taking a low, and then obviously price just reversing quite quick. So again, you're not going to realise straight away. Sometimes you're going to have to wait a bit. But that's absolutely fine. Again, patience is key in this game, boys. It's one of the most needed fucking skills. In terms of GU, we're sort of in the same phase as EU, but we've not swept the low or the high, so we've got even more uncertainty around here. So again, we're going up and testing these highs. We'll see if we want to sweep and then move down or continue up. Bearing in mind, I would say I'm quite bullish pound, and we've got massive uncertainty around the dollar, but again, there's some stuff that is coming out quite bullish for the dollar. Like, again, we had some nice high impact come out last week. We also had, what else do we have? What did we have actually last week? It was unemployment that come out about 10k under. And then, let me get my Safari open. And then we had, what was it last week? Thursday, yeah, we had core retail sales come out really well. Unemployment 10k under. So last Thursday was really nice news for the dollar. PPI stayed low. Inflation rose, which obviously gave that bullishness to the dollar. Inflation for the pound rose, making it hard to cut, or making it more of a reason for us to actually have an interest rate cut soon. Dollar CPI year on year is up 0.1, not a massive increase. I would say, yeah, that's the thing in the market at the moment with the market. I feel like at the moment we're in two worlds more time. And that's right now. Since like July 16th, we've been in this sort of mode where we've got to really, is that? I can't tell what that is that you just fucking sent in, Slabs. That week's gonna be mental, man. Probably no trades. Trust me, man. Trust me. That's no problem though, man. If let's be honest, we've all already had a decent year so far. We've traded very hard, uncertain markets, yet we've still come out on top. Okay. I feel like again it is like a minefield this year. It feels like we are running into no man's land. Sometimes. Not all the time. We've been able to find our bias a good few times, which has obviously led us to get those lovely increases of our P&L, making our monthly nicely profitable. But again, that defense has got to be strong, so that psychology has to be really strong. Yes, Tommy, what's good, my boy? You think we'll catch something today, bro? You think we'll catch something today? Potentially. Actually, yeah, let's have a look at AUD USD. Sorry, bro. I was literally saying I was going to fucking have a look. I just didn't. Again, structure-wise, a lot nicer. The Aussie dollar is quite weak, so I do really want to. I mean, to be fair, now selling around now would be ideal. Again, now we're in prior week 50, prior day 50. We'll see where we manoeuvre from. We've still got time. It's only 1:30, so we've still got loads of time in New York session. Bloody odd time. I'll be honest though, yeah. A few people said like this could be the worst time to start trading. I'll say this actually might be the best. Because now you man realise that if you've just started, you man have realised that these markets can get really tough and it can be confusing. So understanding that is key. Because a lot of people think that trading's really easy, especially when they get a hang of a strategy and they get a decent amount of wins in a row, right? On like paper trading and whatever. So I feel like it is like one of the best times to learn. I feel like there's so many traders out there, right, that for like last year was doing really well, and then this year nothing's working, and they're really confused. A lot of people giving up. A lot of people moving to like futures market or like stocks or fucking bonds or whatever it may be, or trading oil, trading gold, just because they're unable to trade the currency market. But people don't realise there's times when you shouldn't always be trading. Sometimes you trade, sometimes you don't trade, right? A lot of big traders right now aren't trading, right? A lot of them go away for the summer holidays. Like most traders go away for the summer holidays, boys. That's why summertime is not the best time to trade, realistically. I know it's like middle of the year, end of Q2, Q3, so we're like, okay, cool, it makes sense to be nice and higher volume, but it's actually not. Summertime isn't the best for trading, but after summer is brilliant. Towards the end of the year can get a bit, but like September onwards will be lovely, or August, like end of August, September onwards will be really nice. But again, we can still get in our little positions here and there, but again, just having that defense up, making sure we're not jumping anything stupid, having the right rules around, not even just risk is what I'm saying as well. Like you should, risking like the same amount of each trade is really just fucking inevitable. You should do that, and I'll be honest, yo mate, just wondering you see what's up the other day. No, I didn't see it. I'll have a little look. I'll have a little look after, Tommy. Jesus. Yeah, boy. In my opinion, now is the best time to learn enough for facts, man. For the facts. These markets build psychology. That's it, man. like, I'll give you an example, right? Ryan Burns, right? You boys know him if you remember, you boys know him. I'm not too sure how long he's been learning in total. In fact, let me actually show you this, because this is quite. I find this quite sick, and this is like a lot. And this Ryan's a perfect example, right? Because he's someone that's always in this, like the pre-London streams, right? Always joins on time. And again, I'm not just saying because he joins the pre-Londons he's now profitable, but it's more of a mindset thing, right? Like, he joins every single pre-London, is in most lives. Although he has a laugh and a joke, he's so good at keeping everything consistent, right? This is nuts. So this was in like 5 months, bearing in mind, right? He texts me out of the blue. Didn't know him, he didn't know me. Hi mate, just joined the mentorship, excited for the journey ahead. This is the second of, can you man see the date on there? It's the 2nd of, no sorry, it's the 21st of February. Next message, this is a month later, the 25th of March. This mentorship is properly changed my life. Everything I started to make sense now. Next step is to get funded. And then he sent this to me, I think last week or something. So about 4 months down the line, about 4 months into the group and trading, is now passing his accounts. But that's someone who's actually just kept everything consistent, who started learning something at the right time. He started learning our concepts, looking at fundamentals at the right time, because now he's able to trade these. 18 years of age, man, it's big. Psychology is so good, man. I've got to respect it. Because I've always said to him, like, like, something I've sort of distilled in him is like, bro, you just need to, like, not want to trade. Like, I swear, as weird as it sounds, like, you just don't want to trade. Your strategy should do the trading for you. I just got rid of my 10-year bond, and that's fucking well annoying. Pardon me. There we go. A GU and EU just continuing. Yeah, we took Friday high. Yeah, Shane, what we saying, bro? EU reversal, is that what you're looking at? We did take Friday high. Let's look at structure. I mean, at the moment, structure is fucking ass. So I'm really a 5 minute on there. 15 minute, we took Friday high, that makes sense. Alright, there we go. See if we get the trade through or if we just continue. Again, like this, for example, right? How do we know if this is going to be liquidity sweep or if it's going to continue? Because we need to know, because we don't want to see it revert, like sort of give us this poke above the high. Because it gave us a good wick, a good sign of a liquidity sweep here. But again, there is manipulation in the market, right? Something we need to all understand. There is manipulation in this market, so we can't get too ahead of ourselves. Okay? Just because we see this lovely wick above, we can't just start selling. We got to look for a confirmation trade through. And again, normally, I'll say this again, I'll say this all the fucking time. I'm going to say it again. 4-hour liquidity, 5 minute structure. Daily liquidity, sorry, I'm severely, okay, my face is also in the way of that. Yo, why is my face so fucking big, mate? It's fuck you blind at, brother. 4-hour, 5 minute structure. Daily, 15 minute structure. Weekly, 1 hour. And then monthly, 4 hour, right? Time frame alignment's key, first of all. So it's actually way more bite size. I've taken daily liquidity here, as we can see the Friday high, so I want to see a 15-minute trade through in order to actually say the price is now bearish, right? So in order for us to have that, we have to trade through on a 15-minute, close below, and then we can confirm that we're moving back down. If we don't, if we just literally just come into this fair value and close within, we're probably going to have the move off. We've seen that recently. I know we've come really high for the day. You're probably expecting it to come down, but price has been doing this recently. It's just been continuing in one direction. Yeah, EU sells, isn't it, today? Yeah, I think again, it's Monday, boys. This is the best day to prepare. And again, this is something that a lot of the members take into account, right? Monday isn't always a trading day. In fact, I'll say 8 to 9 times out of 10 it's not. Especially in uncertain markets. I don't think you can come into a brand new week, London session, and base price off Friday or base price off last week. That's the thing. Markets are uncertain. You don't know what news come out, especially if you don't know what news has come out Saturday, Sunday, and stuff. Let Monday be your welcoming back into the market. You've still got loads of other days. There's so many days in the year, boys. I know it feels like this year's gone quick, but we still don't need to rush anything. Nothing needs to be rushed. Nothing should ever be rushed, man. Trust in God's timing. Slaps yourselves is amazing today, isn't it? Yeah. They're fair, Aussie fair. They're fucking well good, mate. I know, they're actually the most optimal position of the day, really, EU sales. AG's been coming down. AG was really nice. Again, come off this, was it a 4 hour? This 4 hour candle here. So again, to confirm, pardon me, to confirm if we continue up, because again, we have come into this daily imbalance. We completed this daily CRT. And our following candle after rejecting was a lovely bullish candle. So we definitely could still come up, take external. Internal was filled down here. Next phase is external, which really is looking at AG buyers. We do really need to have a trade through here because we've had a lovely reaction onto this 4 hour. Which, bearing in mind, we do. If we're using the daily for higher time frame, you've got to realise that lower time frames we're still going to get reactions off order blocks and fair value. So 4 hours still going to have it. So this could still continue bullish. Just have to confirm. This could obviously still come right to low, take external, and then whatever. But again, you hear what I'm saying? There's two scenarios that can play out, and these are the reason why I haven't got in a trade today, because two scenarios could have played out today. Chance wasn't really on your side. Pure manipulation, we love it. Cheeky bastards, boys. Cheeky bastards. Would you say Dole would be that daily... Dole? What's Dole? Sorry, bro. Would be that daily looks like a news candle, and DXY looks like it's filling that in. As in this candle here, right? See, this is the candle we want to see get tested. This high and this low. This is CRT, so I really actually do want to see DXY come for this low. But yeah, we kind of... Oh, dollar, yeah. We just want to see what happens here. We've got perfect CRT, so we definitely could come to this low, which again would look like EU and GU would go up. Which makes sense why it was going up today. That's why that was sort of our bias for the day, but there was no entry in terms of Asian liquidity. I don't think there was even entries in terms of DTO either. But I think it's most important to factor in the uncertainty in the markets. I think we all need to make sure we are factoring that in to when we are placing our trades. Think, do you really want to be in a certain trade? Yeah. We're looking for that low to get taken, or just tested, really. Just want to see it get tested. See if it grabs it. Liquidity grabs it, continues up, continues down. That's quite key. So I really do want to see price move to the low today. It's that prior week low. It's a lot to ask for. It's a Monday. I feel like price could definitely do. We've got a bank holiday in Japan. Just thought I'd let you guys know in case anyone is trading the yen and wondering why it's quite slow for the day. Still possible trades on GJ, EJ, but I would say we're seeing it come down a little bit. Again, I want to see the reaction of this order block. Was this the 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour order block it was. We've got a fair value above, I guess, actually. Up here we had that trade through. It looks like we are coming back for this little bit of imbalance here. I would love to see our price reacts off that, to be honest. and then we'll go from 5-minute structure from there. We've actually got quite decent 5-minute structure here. We can see fair values, which is nice. As long as we've got fair values, that's calm. Then we can actually dictate if it's going to reverse. Right, let's get these chins on. Actually, let me get But yeah, same talks, boys. Same talks. Nothing's different. Tariffs, the main story still. I'm bored of hearing it. I'm sure you man as well. It's not fun, but it is still the main topic at the moment. To be brutally honest. AU actually could be really nice. Again, I do want to see it come down from here though. Hey. Anyone else eyeing up EG buyers? To be fair, that looks really tasty. Took some nice liquidity from yesterday as well. Let's see how that does, because I do really want to see EG come up. Like, I really want to see EG come up. Of this daily imbalance and then come for the external. That's what I'd really want to see. So we'll see. It's only a 10 pipper. Again, EU's not really come past there yet, or back to. Okay, we've done the same thing on GU as well. Could look like it's continuing actually. That would make most sense to me, I feel like. Let's watch this. Okay, below that Friday 50, below the Pro Week 50, below DTO. Took a lot of Friday's liquidity, London and New York. Pulled into that imbalance as well here. Again, what's going to be more powerful, this 4-hour or this daily? That's the question at the moment. What do you think of Funded Trading Plus? I've not actually heard of them, bro. Not too sure. Funded Trader. Let me have a little look. Oh, these guys. Yeah, bro. I'll be real. They should be calm, bro. They should be calm. We fuck with ACG most. We've got a discount code with them as well. Plus, they allow us to do a few giveaways in our Discord. So I fuck with ACG quite heavily. I've never used Funded Trading Plus, but yeah, I've seen them in the game for time. Bro, I'll be honest. Not many complaints, I don't think. Mates, how often do you align daily OTS with the lower time frame OTS? I think I've just confused myself so much over the weekend with alignment across time frames, and now I'm like, what the fuck? More time. What you just need is a higher and a lower. Just a higher and a lower. At the moment, we're not really having anything aligning. But for me, it's like what I said about the daily and the 15, right? I use time frame alignment to make it easier. If I've taken 4-hour liquidity, oh, you're more talking OTS, right? I mean, the same thing applies. I mean, daily. If we look at we're coming into the discount, for an example. We want to see it come down to the discount on the daily. That might happen once, twice a week, through pairs if it's a good week. But again, bro, I can't really. That's not really one of those things you can call. Do you know what I mean? There's some weeks where you don't have a trade, which is fine. Again, I'm not in anything, boys. I'm not in anything. No, I don't. One, I don't trade New York session, and two, for me, there's still no clear bias in the market. Hence, why I normally do let Monday play out, so we can get a better understanding of what to go with further down the line. Their Prestige 2-step sounds good, bro. Good spread since 2021. They're around. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, they've been around for a bit, man. But that's quite key. That's quite important. The good spreads is important. I'd say, from personal experience, FTMO have actually got some really dry spreads. Like the spreads are big, and bro, honestly, on my copy trader, again, I say this quite a lot, but on my copy trader, I don't get a lot of my FTMO trades placed purely because spreads are just too large in regards to ACG, which is just annoying. So I've missed a decent few trades because of it, which is jarring. Most people would tell you that if they trade both FTMO and ACG, to be honest, or FTMO and another prop firm with decently low spreads. Steve, you're best off trading loom bands than being on that group. What did Steve ask? Thoughts on HS trading group? I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you're not going to learn anything, right? I mean, I don't know massively what he does. I don't really look at other people's group, but from what I know, it's just signals. And at the end of the day, bro, if you're trying to learn how to trade, it's not the best way to go. If you are just looking for short-term money, fair dues. I don't know his results, to be brutally honest with you. But like, it's at the end of the day, it's signals, right? So it depends what route you want to go down. Do you actually want to learn it yourself? I would fully advise. I know it takes a long time, but man, for me, it's actually worked out fucking insanely. And for a lot of people that I've taught, it also has worked out well for them. So at the end of the day, I'd say, bro, go for it. Like, actually just learn it. What have you got to lose? At the end of the day, what have you actually got to lose? What, a bit of time? At least you fucking went for it, though, man. At the end of the day as well, you're always going to have someone... There's always going to be a decent group of people that can be around you whilst you're with it. And no, that's not going to be your brethrens that you've had since young, or or people you've been with for years. Do you know what I mean? Like, just how it goes. Said it's G-Rex, man. But I was trading match attacks. I miss trading not trading, but collecting them, man. Does anyone else get the urge to grab a match attacks pack and grab one of those books and just start doing that again? I'm not even gonna lie, hands up, bro. I've got that urge. Like, I get that urge like once every other month. I swear down. I know it's like not. It's a very weird thing to get, but you know when you walk past like a Nisa local and you think, bro, I used to get match attacks here when I was a kid. Now I can buy so many match attacks if I wanted to. Like on my mum's, I would actually like. I've actually got that thought. I'd say more than that. I'd say once a month I'd have that thought. Oh, should I just grab a fucking match attacks book and a fuckload of cards? My pal works for them. I could get loads. Oh fuck it, boss me. Stu, just boss me one of those books, man. I find that shit bare satisfying. Just collect them, bruv. I know I'm a grown ass man. But Jesus, do I like shit like that. I mean, when I was a kid, I probably won't. It's probably just more nostalgia. It definitely will be, but, bruv, you can't beat going back to something that you used to do. I love that shit. My pals in their videos with Grealish, etc., bro. That's mad, bro. What the fuck? Few of my mates trade Pokemon cards, to be fair. They never even played it. I'll be honest, Pokemon cards, they actually have a worth to it, so it makes sense. Like, it's the same as, like, CSGO, right? Bro, what the fuck are these tunes I'm playing, bro? I just realised I've been sitting here playing Mafia Jazz for the past fucking 10 minutes. Let me pause that for a hot sec. I feel like I was fucking... But yeah, no, Pokemon you can actually get money from, bro. Like, if you get a good one, you can sell that for a lot of money. It depends what one, obviously. But all cards go for something. Same as CSGO, right? If you get one of them crates and any knives or any camos on a gun, They're all worth money. I think the highest like CS:GO knife, one of the Karambits went for like $1.5 million. No, search it up if you don't believe me as well. Like it's something like that, innit? It's over $1 million. It's fucking disgusting. So much stuff in there is worth 100 grand, 200 grand, 500 grand. So, bruv, if you do it right, man, you could actually end up doing well from it if you actually somewhat enjoy it. But I don't know shit about Pokemons, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna know shit. But again, there's money to be made there. Bro, there's money to be made there, man. People have made money off cards for years. That's been a thing for years. Has anyone in here still got old match attacks? If I did, man, that would actually entice me to go grab a book, bro, and just fucking... You know, one of those tins as well where you get like fucking 100 of them. Man, get like 20 packs in there. Man, I used to love match attacks, bro. In school as well, taking your book and that, trading them with a man them, staining a few here, robbing a few dudes there. Should probably not say that on UE. Man, it was great fun, man. Great fun. That's when I first learned buy and sell, man, match attacks. Shout out to Tots, man. Got me invited into the world of buy and sell, the world of supply and demand. Man, that was good. I used to go in school and sell them, man. I used to staining for sure. Yeah, no, you'd always stain. Come on, when you're a kid, you don't really understand what's going on. You nick shit. You do stupid shit. Do stupid shit. Oh, when I was a kid, I did stuff without thinking, you know. I wasn't even a bad kid, really. I just did shit without thinking. Dickhead. I think that's all kids though, man. You've all got to learn some way. Well, one way. Loom managers get stained, to be fair. Can't be asked to make them. I never did that, man. I wasn't that high. I wasn't that bent. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't that gay. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. I didn't actually fuck with them at any point, I don't think. What's GU and EU doing? We're coming down, we're getting trade throughs. Well, we've got to look for these last candle closures for trade throughs, or GU's not. EU possibly. EU definitely possibly. Just walked into my garage door. How have you just walked into your garage door? It's like the biggest door anyone has in their house. Bro walked into the biggest door possible. Nardo Grey. I tell you what, that car would be so nice in grey, Stu. Especially with the fucking, those brake calipers, it would look so nice. What's Nardo Grey? Is that like the... Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's banging. That's a good idea. Oh, we may not close. To be fair, we've still got, what, 7 minutes? Still got 7 minutes. Let's see what EG actually wants to do. Continue down or actually reverse up. It could just continue down. The euro is still quite weak because of an unknown tariff proposal. Yeah, that's a banging colour, man. That's probably one of the nicest colours on a car. You know that? It's just that Audi grey, innit? It's like the new Audi grey. It's fucking well nice. So nice. In my opinion, probably one of the nicest car colours. That on any Audi would look nice. That on most cars would look nice. There's a 661 pattern on the AK. It goes for 1.5 mil. What? Bro, that's nuts. I actually just started playing CS:GO, man. I'm not gonna lie, that game's fun as shit. That game's fucking good. That's what I've been looking at, man. Better been wanting, mate, like to buy them, bro. Better been wanting to actually jump on and actually grab some of them. Imagine that, opening a case for like a couple squid and something comes out, pops out 1.5 mil. I would assume like it's a lie. Do you know what I mean? One of those ones. I'd shit my pants, man. How much do you reckon you would get taxed at that, bro? Would you reckon? Yeah, do you reckon you get taxed at that? I don't know. Yeah, you definitely would get taxed a bit. Yeah, I've had my PC for like 2 weeks now, man. My PC's nuts. Man, I could probably run about 50,000 streams. Might just run a little streaming hub in my room from this PC. I've actually never had a PC since I traded. I've always been laptop, man. Always been laptop. MacBook, Lenovo. That's been my thing. But as soon as I got a PC, man, you actually realise how shit laptops are. Come on, yeah. Bet you've been sweating CS. Been playing CS. A bit of Siege. I normally play Siege on the box, but been playing it on the old PC. I'll be doing the same. Game looks sick. Yeah, it's so good, man. It's good. There's so many good games on there, man. They're all free. Most games are free as well, and it's not. Well, I say most games. Like most shit is free on Steam. Looks like we are gonna have this continuation up on here, you know. 2 weeks, bro. Got no concept of time. How long have I had it for? Fucking hell. How long have I had it for? Can't be any longer than 2 weeks. I want to play Ready or Not, but I ain't got time yet. That game looks... Apparently that game's so hard, isn't it? Apparently there's so many buttons you got to press. To learn that would take time, man. I wouldn't have time to learn that. That's a mad... I've had it a week. Wow. I feel like I've been with this baby for fucking ages now. Start actually just smashing it up. Let's do this. A sick game. Been on it. What? You've got a PC as well, Slaps? Much smoother compared to consoles, yeah, 100%, man. So much smoother than laptops. I mean, obviously, because it's just got bigger RAM, but... Bro, playing keyboard and mouse is hectic. I can't do it, man. It's so... Bro, honestly, I find it so hard to actually use all the keys at once. Like, I swear down, it's actually mad hard. But I like the challenge, you know? It's like golf. It's fucking hard. It's so hard. But it's... You know when you do a little bit that's good, that actually makes you want to continue, and then... You continue for another hour and you've been shit for the whole hour. But you'll have that 5 minutes of 5 minutes of like a glorious moment, and that would keep you playing for another hour. That keeps happening to me. I love it. It's actually fun. No, Ready or Not just came out on console. Oh, did it just come out on console? Oh my days, bruv. That must be so much better on console, man. Brad was talking about that game for time, and then bought it on PC when I got a PC. Bro, I was PC for time, wouldn't have been on Xbox. Yeah, Xbox is the one. Hey, Cam, you're bent for being on the PS side. PS reminds me of like Spurs fans. COD 4 back in the day, hardcore S&D, cheesing people with the grenade launchers on pipeline. Throwing it right back, man. Say COD 4. COD 4. Modern Warfare 1, man. What a good time that was. They remastered that as well. That was great. That was great. But now I've realised I can play like custom zombies and shit. Like zombies is one of the things I used to bare like. COD Zombies is something I could play for time. I can actually now play custom zombies, which I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to do, man. COD 4 hardware or hardcore. S&D, that's serious ball knowledge. Yeah, that is serious ball knowledge. Pipeline as well. What a fucking map. That's probably the only map I remember by name, innit? I'll be honest. From COD 4. Mate, so how has August trading month been for you? August? Hey, brother. August. Nah, I'm an Xbox, bro, but I prefer PC. Yes, Cam, bro. I'm fucking PC. Would you play on PC, Cam? Yeah, it was the dogs, man. Sorry, Seham, what did you mean, bro, August? You talk a lot of Wonder Waffle. Yay! Cheers, dude! Jump in a little gang. That's a COD player for you. Wonder Waffle, love that, man. Like, Stu's bare quick with it. If I had a PC, I'll be unlikable. Or unkillable on PvP games. No self-glaze. Man, it's so fun. Oh, he's so hard on PC, but that's what I like about it. Previous years, how had August been for you? Yeah, August is good. August, like, the end of summer is better than middle and start of summer. I'd say September's better than August, but August isn't a bad month at all. Most traders are away, so volume is low. But for us this year, hopefully we get the deals done and we get a decent bias for the market and we can trade that. August, I've had a few good Augusts. Like, there was one year I had a really nice August. It was EU and GU is moving in literally one direction, I think, for the whole month. I think it was August. It might have been September. I know it was like end of summertime. But we had a real good bias for a whole month, and I think me and Lou had about fucking, I think like 10 trades in the same direction, all TPs. It was, I can't remember how many years ago that was. It might have been about 2 years ago now, 3 years ago. Might have even been longer, to be fair. But sometimes end of summer can be amazing. Again though, if we've got these tariffs and all this uncertainty, it might be peak for us. Any gaming pods you think of? Well, Cam, jump on, bro. Add me on, what the fuck is it called? Farmville Goat right there. Bro plays like, have you seen all that farming simulator and that? EUGU, what we do in Lance now, we're just continuing. So we do want to come for the high, which is good, because I really want to see us test this high and see we react off here. Farmville, what is Farmville? Is that a phone game? I feel like I remember that. Farmville. Farmville. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Yeah, Steam, that's it, Cam. Steam player defo cheats. You get cheats on anything, can't you? Console's bad for it. I mean, with the games, Facebook game, yeah, that's it. Facebook games. Who remembers that Monopoly game on Facebook? I can't remember what a game that it was, a Monopoly game, but bro, I used to bang that when I was a kid. Add me on Nintendogs. Cheat. Man said Facebook games. I've still got a Tamagotchi alive. Tamagotchi, bro. Fucking hell, I've been remembered with about 5 things today. Tamagotchis, man. What do they used to look like? Tamagotchi. Jeez. I don't think EG, personally, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to EG. We either, again, going to come to the buy side or sell side of this range. We've just got this on the chart for the literal sake of it, bro. See if we're going to see price come to that detail. If not, we'll continue down. And it will probably see the rest of the week trade to the same direction because the bias isn't really going to change yet. In terms of news this week, tomorrow we've got CP... No, I'm lying to you. Tomorrow we've got the government speech, the Bailey government speech at 10:15 for the pound. So we'll see how that comes out. Our next Euro news is Thursday. Thursday's pretty heavy for the Euro. We've got French manufacturing and services, German manufacturing and services. We've also got the pound manufacturing and services an hour after. Dollar unemployment claims, but then more important, quarter to 2, we've got the quarter past 1, sorry, we've got the main refinancing rate for the ECB. So we're going to see if they're going to cut interest rates one more time or pause. I think we're more priced in a pause. So if the UK do cut interest rates, which we'll probably get a bit more of an understanding from Bailey tomorrow, or sorry, Wednesday. Oh no, yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Then we can understand sort of where we're at in terms of those interest rates. So we can have a look if we've got a divergence. If we do, might see a bit more of a reversal on EG. But until now, again, we can really go off. Can't really go off anything other than what today's brought, and today's brought a bearish EG, which makes sense to me in some way. I feel like we definitely could come back up to the Friday 50 or DTO before they move down. But again, I wouldn't advise any buyers. I'd say more stick to the main sell orders. PSP for me, bro, that was so cold. PSP was cold. I remember like World at War on that game. Or like COD 3. Not COD 3. You know like like COD 3. Was it COD 3? Like Call of Duty 3. I think it was Call of Duty 3. Sweet slaps. I'll see you in the morning, my boy. See you bright and early at 6:30, man. Nintendo as well, though, man. Nintendo. Your console is actually the best for you and your mates, man. The best console for me is the Wii. Do you remember? Do you remember this? Do you remember the Wii? But do you remember the Buzz game with the monkeys, bro? Who remembers that, bro? When you had that little red button controller. Bro, that was one of the coldest multiplayer games of its time, man. Man, that shit was so fun. Is it Buzz? Buzz Wii Monkeys. Yes, bro. My fucking god. Jungle Party, bro. Who remembers that? Oh, sorry, it was PS2. My bad. It weren't on a Wii. I think you can get it on the Wii as well, but it was on PS2. That's what I had it on. Who remembers that game, man? If you had a PS2, man, you surely remember that. PSP was the way ahead of its time, bro. It was, innit? It actually was. Because now, like, Nintendo have brought out the PSP thing. Steam have brought out the Steam Deck or whatever they call it. Yeah, bro, it was better ahead of its time, man. It was better ahead of its time. Now, to come to think of it, Dreamcast was so early on CDs that it never took off. Dreamcast. Oh yeah. Yeah, this had so many games on this. You know that thing I bought, Stu, on from an Instagram page? Their games from like this device. Like old Crash Bandicoot, like the Getaway base in London on PS2. What a game! I don't remember that game, man. PS2, I was playing like Madagascar and that, bro. I was a youth, man. I was a kid. I was youngy. Xbox handhelds coming out and it's sick. Xbox handhelds. Oh shit. Mate, that's so cool, bruv. How much are they? Buy them from MSI. Grip and game. That's such a weird fucking catchphrase. Grip and game. Really, bruv? Just tell me how much it is, please. I want to see how much this shit is. Oh, they got a Lenovo one. Lenovo. Alright, so they're actually other companies. This one's MSI. Lenovo. Come on, Lenovo. That's my company. $760. 560 quid. I can't tell if that's a lot or not in terms of the market. I don't think that's too bad, is it? Especially with Xbox, bearing in mind you can get most games on it. That's not too bad. Brand new. Bearing in mind it's by like Lenovo and that, so you're gonna have, or MSI, so you're gonna have fucking decent graphics. GBP CAD, let's have a look. Oh, potential shorts. Some really pissy price action. Really pissy price action. We're going if you come out for the CAD today. Jesus, fucking hell, we're actually still not going to get that trade through. Fuck. Yeah, we're just pissing around at the same area at the moment. So I'm taking these lows, EJ still hasn't really moved much. Yeah, not honestly, boys, I don't think there's much. Gold still continued up, uncertainty's risen. We got gold nearly at 3.4, potentially coming to grab all times. All time is at 3.5. That's what we're waiting to confirm now on EU. We want to get a close below this fair value on the 15-minute, which we currently got if we close anywhere near here. If we come up and close above, then potentially no move to the sell side. We'll see. We will see. I want to see how much the other handhelds are. So that Lenovo one's $750. They look pretty certy as well. RM4. All the websites for it, I think it's about 800 quid. This ROG one looks cheap. Oh no, they're all $800. Oh, that's Asus. Oh no, it's not. Oh, is it? Oh, you get the Game Pass with it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's actually alright. You used to play Dizzy on the Amstrad that you had to load off a cassette tape. Fucking hell, that sounds like a lot of hassle. A cassette tape. You see the Steam Deck? Yeah, it actually looks sick. I bet it's actually fucking cheap. I'm pretty sure it's quite cheap, isn't it? Oh no, never mind. Steam Deck. It's not 600 quid. Oh no. It's on Amazon, 380 quid. Right, that's actually well good. Bear in mind, Steam's got a lot of games. How much actually from Steam? No, not a cassette. Oh yeah, they're $3.50 on the Steam website. Cassette tape. Oh, like a V, like that, like VR, innit? Not VR. Fuck knows. Cassette tapes, other words for it. 2 6 boys. Don't break even. When we get a close below, do we monitor a 5 minute chart? I'd say monitor the 15 because again we've taken daily. When we've taken daily, I look for the 15, or we had a close below. So now we need a 15-minute fair value gap to form. Because we need to know if there's enough momentum to carry this move on. We definitely could just continue up now. So we gotta see. Gotta see. Because bear in mind, EU is strong, and we could even just see price push fucking down here a little bit and then continue up. So we do need to make sure. So now we need another 5-minute fair value pointing to the downside. And again, we've actually not had any. So GU might be our only chance. We've not actually closed below. Fuck. Yeah, not massively too much going on. We'll see if this EG starts coming to that DTO. It's had a nice little pullback now. Yeah, we'll see if we inverse that 5. Is it the 5 just... Yeah, see if we inverse this 5. Don't break even. Yeah, it's unlucky for EU. Again, we're at the Friday low for the dollar, so we'll see. It's just such a bearish move. Like the day we've had is just one directional. Again, you wouldn't have got a trade today if you trade Asian liquidity sweeps. But at least we know what we sort of can understand from the market so far. Yeah, of course, Chaz, bro. Of course, bro. It's unbreakable. Did you text me on a Richards one, Chaz, yeah? Oh, yeah, I see it, bro. I see it. I'll give you a message after I jump off, bro. I'll jump off in like 10 minutes. We'll see what this EG does. Do you see it going to Friday high on EG? Friday high, I think's a lot. I think DTO is fine to ask for this. Again, the market is very bearish. So coming to the DTO, I'd say your best bet. So you don't want to be in the markets too long. It's a Monday. 10.2 pips is enough. Finish like a 2.1. Near enough a 2.1. Pretty much a 2. 2R trade. Nothing hard. Psychology would be quite strong in it. But yeah. want to get his closure on a 5, so we've got 15 seconds for his closure. Oh yeah, true say. True say. Maybe prior week 50, you can stretch it to there, I'd say, comfortably. Oh yeah, 4-hour CRT. That makes sense. Yeah, you should be able to get 2R from that, hopefully. Is detail just the MNO? What's MNO, Jaden? What's that, bro? Yeah, we're the closure above on the 5 now. This should be plain sailing, to be honest. We're stuck on a 15. Hopefully we still see that momentum come up. We pretty much want to see GU fall and EU sort of chill, and that's sort of what we're getting, which is nice. Not had our trade through on GU yet. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, what's the MNO, bro? Detail is daily true open. That's what that is. So it's a key level of price from a daily perspective. Midnight open. Yeah, midnight New York time. Same thing. Depends what time you use though, right? We use US time. Sweet to me, my boy. I'll see you in the pre-London, man. In the PL. I'm going to jump off at half past, boys, so feel free to ask me anything before I jump off. That's in about 7.5 minutes. So, boys, make sure you drop any questions you want to ask me before I jump off. Would you say GBP CAD is having a reversal, bro? We've definitely seen the pound got a little bit weaker. Is the Canadian dollar strong enough to have the push down? Okay, let's just not look at the index then. So we've had the this is the only thing I'd say to you. GBP CAD, it took the high, traded through, took the high, traded through, took the high, traded through, and just keeps taking high. So I'd say be very, very careful. We took the Friday high at 9:30 this morning, and we've manipulated a few sellers. That's one thing I would say. But the pound is being a bit bearish right now, which is working in your favour. That is definitely working in your favour. Again, boys, understanding that Monday's not the best time to trade is so key, and using it to your advantage. Boys, if you feel like you're actually lost in these markets, right, and you don't actually understand when to trade and when's the right time and wrong time for your strategy, right, drop me a message, boys, because I want to help you guys actually understand when to be in the markets, when not to be, when to be in trades, when not to be, when to be waiting for a certain thing to occur. That could be data, that could be a structural level in terms of technicals. Could be a few things, right? But there's a few variables you need to understand in these markets. And again, tariffs are one of those variables. We've got a very uncertain market at the moment. And when I say uncertain, right, I don't mean I'm personally uncertain. I am uncertain, but I mean all other traders in the market, bank traders, institutional traders, most of the other retail heads, banks, stuff like that, right? So everything's data dependent. If we've got no data today, we're probably just going to move in one direction for the most of the day. So you don't massively see much reversals until the end of the day. Something that normally happens with no news biased markets. Something that's key to understand. Again, there's many other things you need to understand. So feel free to drop me a message, boys, if you want to understand when to trade and what to trade a bit more. You might be that person that keeps jumping in the market at the wrong times, unknowingly, when placing the trade, but then knowingly after the trade. Sometimes you've got to realise that before. Well, you got to realise that before, so you don't jump into those losses. Again, one of the biggest things that's made me profitable this year is my defence, not necessarily my attack, but more my defence mechanism when it comes to actually not placing trades. There's been a lot of times that I would get manipulated for a strategy that for a tweaked strategy I was using like a year, 2 years ago. But now the ALG's tweaked a little bit more, especially to defending markets and be a bit more of a longevity sort of strategy. It's working a lot nicer now, and again, that's not because it's more attackive. That's because it's more defensive. And it makes it way easier in terms of the psychology to be in certain trades at certain times. But yeah. We'll see again though, we'll see what EG does. I wouldn't advise any trades for this Monday. There's no need to, boys. At the end of the day, we're going to have we're going to have a much better chance tomorrow. Much better chance tomorrow, much better chance Wednesday, much better chance Thursday. So use this to your advantage. Don't use it to... I'd say Monday's not the best time to trade. Not just technicals, you do have that psychology side of it as well. Obviously, if you're up for the start of the week, fantastic. But if you're down for the start of the week, it's very shit. A lot of people do tend to fall. It depends on your psychology, but most people, especially new traders, do tend to... it does really work in their disadvantage. No lie, out of all guys on YouTube, you can make everything so simple. Top lad, bro. Anytime, man. Anytime. I'll be honest, boys, because simple is... So most concepts just need to be simplified. A lot of stuff is just nonsense when it comes to trading. In terms of technicals, a lot of people overcomplicate what doesn't matter and then completely look past what matters. In terms of technicals, for me, it matters, of course, in terms of getting into a trade, but it doesn't matter to the point where I need to know every single tiny little move, right? If I can just understand where the market's at, the next objectives, or the objectives just met, I can get a good understanding from a technical standpoint, and then meet up with the fundamentals. It makes it a lot easier to trade one directional, or just leave the markets to come back to a more of a alignment, and then I can go ahead and attack it, right? It's key to have those variables down. A lot of people don't understand that you need to... Well, yeah. I'm not going to keep on. Any other questions you boys want to ask me before I jump off you, man? Got about 2 minutes. So break of IFEG, then a fair value gap. That's it, Cameron. So that's pretty much my trading model when it comes to reversals. I want to see a 5-minute trade through. After we have that trade through, I want to see a fair value gap after. And then we can look for the sell side move. Obviously, we've not had the closure yet. We still need to have the closure of this 15-minute candle. When we do, this could potentially be our fair value that price comes into. The reason why I say potential, because obviously we've got to see the next candle close. Actually, no, we don't here. Sorry, no, we wouldn't. We just need to see this candle close, then we could actually dictate. But yeah, IFEG, then fair value gap. I try to simplify things and I make it more complicated. It's annoying, but I'm going to rewatch some things in the site and the case studies. Definitely, bro. And bro, don't hesitate to drop me a message, man. To simplify something, you need to understand it, right? So understanding the confusing part is key. And then you can sort of simplify it and dumb it down a little bit, right? Because at the end of the day, if you can teach if you want to be a master at something, you've got to be able to teach it. So teach yourself, teach your fucking mum, just for the bants of it. Teach your sister. If you can teach someone else, you've got a good chance of becoming a master at something. And yeah, that is key. So understand it first, then dumb it down. Understand first, then dumb it down. That's the way to do it. Because these concepts aren't. They're crucial to understand, and again, sometimes if you dumb them down too much, they're not understandable, right? You have stops like if EG breaks that local 5-minute high, would you shave to the fair value gap low? Yeah, just stops, bro. Just no hedges, nothing like that. Just straight stop loss and TPs. And for me, if a trader gets entered, for me it's either stop loss or TP. I don't move my stop loss. I don't put stop loss break even. Because at the end of the day, man, that's just weak psychology. A lot of people do have a strategy around it, but when you don't have a strategy around it and you put stop loss break even for a certain reason, I would say at that point you're just sort of just cutting away a lot of your profits, which could be something that's making you unprofitable. So for me, no stop loss break even. I obviously always have a stop loss TP. Always a limit for me as well. Never a market execution. I want to make sure if I jump in a market execution, boys, I really understand that I've just got in late. And that's the last thing I want. I don't want to jump in late. If I'm late, then I won't place. Even if I'm late for by 20 seconds, I wouldn't think twice. I think the main things I'm struggling with is knowing when a break or a break is or isn't a chalk. Yeah. I feel like understanding structure is key. Understanding structure is key. Like, for example, let me go to the 4 hour right now, right, on GU. So we know we've had this. I mean, this is not the best price action, but this range here, this high to this low, and then this high to this low. We know this is a change of character. Why? Because we've got a big candle trading to the downside. We was already moving bearish. We was in a bearish bias market, and we continued and broke the external low. That's how we know that we are continuing taking the lows. Here is a little bit more awkward because obviously we have a news candle, something that actually makes structure really difficult. But if we just go back to price here, forget the news candle. Again, focusing straight on our structure. If we're bearish, right? Fuck. If we're bearish, right? This is our high, this is our low. If we break this high, it's a change of character because we're changing from bearish to bullish. If we break this low, it's a break of structure because we're continuing to the same side, which is the downside. Boom, we took external and we come down. Same thing here. If we break this high, it's a change of character. We break this low, it's a break of structure. As you can see, we just had that news candle that comes out and just breaks both sides. So it does sort of make our structure really hard, and that's why we are waiting for one of these highs to get high or low to get tested in order to see where price is going to go from there. But again, going through the charts and seeing that many times is key. Everything should be back tested and forward tested. I don't say back tested so you can get used to it. I say back tested so you can see it, not so you can like use it. Just seeing it, physically seeing it is key. Physically seeing shit happen a lot is key. I can tell you something happens quite a lot, but at the end of the day, you need to see it for yourself, right? That's why I say always forward test, back test. Forward test is always better, but back test always gets some great data anyway. So don't just ignore back test. Just if it's the weekend, don't just be like, I'm not gonna back test because yeah, it's just shit. Still back test is still good. You can still get a good understanding of how shit works. But yeah, boys, other than that, that's me, man. I'll be back for pre-London in the morning, 6:30 from 8:30 for the members. I'll see you boys in there. For everyone else, I'll see you boys tomorrow, New York session.